Morning, happy Monday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe with my special guest co-host of the day from Alamo Drafthouse, Jen Johnmeyer.
Hello. Good to be back.
So good to see you. You were just here last week, right?
It was last week.
And we played a trick on David.
Every day we can play a trick on David Mann at the Alamo Drafthouse is a good day.
It's a good day.
As far as I'm concerned.
He's a good sport, too.
He did well.
He's a good sport. How was your weekend?
It was great. It was great. It was chill. I didn't do much. I was outside some yesterday.
Had to.
That was lovely.
Had to.
Yeah.
The weather. I was just telling Natalie, I was like, I went outside and walked my dogs around the property yesterday because I was just like, I got to be outside doing something because it finally felt not freezing cold.
I was going to go walk the indoor track, and I got outside, and I'm like, well, I could just walk outdoors. And that's what I did.
How about that?
It was lovely.
How about you walk outside? Also, I was going to post a picture. I have a cat that's been hanging around my house that I don't know where the owner is or who the owner is. Beautiful orange cat. And you know how they say if you feed it, it'll never leave? Well, I felt bad one night because every time I go out, it ran away, but I fed it because it was cold a few nights ago. It's not back, though, so I don't know.
Oh, maybe he didn't like the food. I bet that was it. You hear that, but you think it's not real, but you proved it.
They're like, I'm not eating at that fine establishment anymore.
I would give 0 stars if I could.
That cat wrote me a Yelp review. They're like, 0 stars. I was like, I took a picture of it thinking, okay, if it sticks around, I'll post it and see if I can find, because I can't get close enough to see if it has a collar. It's a very fluffy orange cat, kind of like Garfield.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
It's so cute.
And so lasagna, or what did you feed it?
I just fed it the normal cat food that my cats like. It was a nice crunchy blend of seafood medley, if you will. Maybe a little meow mix.
What is the medley, though? I've always wondered.
I'll tell you this, though. If anybody has cats, my cats are picky. They only like seafood medley. Okay. They don't like chicken, beef, none of that. They like tuna, salmon, and ocean fish.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
So the ultimate smell.
The ultimate, yes.
Yeah.
So just so you know, if anybody has cats out there. Yes, but the cat has not come back, so hopefully we will find, it's found its way back home.
Yes.
And then on a side note, I just want to say this is really off subject and really random, but I know Kaylee will enjoy this. I did not watch the Grammys last night. I go to bed, and then I wake up to find out that Harry Styles has beat Beyonce and Adele for Album of the Year.
What can Harry Styles do?
I mean, I was just like, because everybody been talking leading up, going the Beyonce, Adele, back and forth, like who will win, who will win. And I don't know if that's your headline. I'm sorry if I stepped on your headlines.
I don't think so.
Okay, good. I never look at your headlines because I like to be surprised.
Organic reactions.
Yes, but I was just like, Harry Styles? Hey, I commend him.
And you know what else he won? He won the outfit.
He won outfit of the night too, probably too. Oh yeah. Sorry?
3 different.
Oh, 3 different. The one I saw on the red carpet with the patches, the squares. That's the one I saw.
I thought that's what you'd be wearing today. I won't lie. I expected you to be wearing a sequin jumpsuit.
Missed opportunity.
He has one.
That's it. Well, he has one in his closet. No, I do have a Golden Girls though jumpsuit.
Okay, all right.
I do have
and
that.
we got to today before I learned that.
Right.
Come on.
Would have been nice.
Anyway, sorry, we're all over the place this morning. It's a Monday. It's a random Monday. Why not?
It's not a problem. Yeah, why not?
Let's just have fun today. See,
Absolutely.
By the way, you two look beautiful today.
You really do.
How is this?
Mr. and Mrs. Burgundy.
Yeah, we didn't plan this, but.
So that's completely accidental.
He wasn't happy about it either.
It was accidental, but I gotta join in.
Okay, get in there, Natalie. Get in there.
He's also wearing a
Get in
different shade.
We're 3 different flavors of wine.
And I will not turn down wine.
3 different grapes, 3 different harvests.
Kind
I
of
don't know.
flashy.
I see a
Kind of
Merlot,
flashy.
I see a Cab, and I see a red blend. I love
There
it.
you
I'm
go.
in.
There you go. That's what
us.
it was.
Yeah, I was wearing a
I
different
love
jacket.
it.
Changed because I thought might as well. Yeah.
It's perfect for our show.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, let's get the headlines now. Here we are.
I don't know how you transition for that.
We're all over the
This show,
place.
folks expect us not to have smooth transitions, I think, at this point, from thing to thing, because we are all over the place.
They wouldn't notice if we didn't bring it up, probably.
Yeah,
True.
Just move on.
you're right, actually. Well, here we are. Our first headline for you this morning, a groundskeeper has worked every single Super Bowl, and he's going to do it again. His name is George Toma. He turned 94 last week.
Oh, my God.
And he says this may be his last Super Bowl.
Oh.
Right now, he's grooming the field there in Arizona and says the best health insurance for any kind of athlete is a safe playing surface. Now, it takes a few weeks to get the Super Bowl surface in what he calls Toma-approved shape. They painted the second coat on the end zone on Friday. And he says those halftime show rehearsals are something he watches very closely leading up to game day. Get off my lawn, energy there. His first Super Bowl budget was $100. That's when they grew the field with just seed. And now they lay the sod with a budget over $800,000. And he's seen every halftime show. His favorites being Paul McCartney and Lady Gaga.
Can you $100? Can you imagine? You can't do anything.
No.
I mean, I know that was years ago, but still.
Yeah, $100. Man, he's probably paying out of pocket for some of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Field.
Good for him. How do you get that job?
Nothing runs like a deer. I don't know. I just thought of something. I don't know why that came out, but
That's a good question.
yeah.
And good on him for being, you said he's 94, and being a Gaga fan. I respect that. I
Yeah.
respect that.
It was a good performance. She was on the roof of the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she had the whole thing going there. So
That's what I'm excited about mostly for the Super Bowl. It's the halftime show and the food, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The commercials.
And
By
the
the way,
commercials as well.
we did post on our Ozarks Foxy and Facebook page if you want to comment about who your ideal Super Bowl halftime show would be. Like, if you could pick anybody in the world to perform, if you want to comment on that, you can, because there's been a lot of great, like, there was somebody who said Reba and Dolly together doing a halftime
man.
show. That would be amazing.
That would be incredible.
Just saying.
That would be really cool.
Yep.
Have you guys had breakfast today?
No, but we have so much food on the show today. You guys are in for a treat.
I saw some of it out there.
Very,
No,
very
I
excited.
would like some Cracker Barrel breakfast right now,
yes.
maybe. Can you imagine free Cracker Barrel for a year?
I can't.
Yeah. You could have that, maybe. Or you at home could have that. Say yes to free food for a year. Cracker Barrel has a proposal for you. If you get engaged in one of its restaurants, you have a chance to win free Cracker Barrel for a year. All you have to do is post the video on Instagram and tell them why you decided to propose at Cracker Barrel. And you might get free food for a year.
Jen, do you want to go to Cracker Barrel after this?
Yes,
And let me propose to you.
let's do it.
I got a spare ring out my desk.
Love it.
Let's just see if we can win it.
Like, let's just, yeah.
I was
Yes.
just thinking I have no chance of winning this.
You're already married.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they don't have to know that.
That's true. That's true.
You want to,
Yeah.
you want to propose again. You want to
Yeah.
get engaged again. You want to
Josh,
get married
let's-
again to
let's
the
head
same
on over to the
person.
Cracker
It's
Barrel.
fine.
We were
Makes
thinking
them
about this. You can only be married to one person legally, and there are some states you can do other things. But you can be engaged to as many people as you want. So
Oh my God.
I don't think there's a law against that.
I'm
Let's
learning
do it,
so
Jeremy.
much already this
Jen, I say we had. I love their fried okra and their hash casserole.
Yes.
That hash brown
I
casserole.
love the pancakes, the breakfast,
Beans.
all the things. So good.
We're scheming for free food here
Yeah, we are.
on Ozarks.
Don't
I'm
tell.
sure there are rules and regulations. Don't listen to us.
Guys,
I'm
I don't want to point out it's obvious, but I think Jesse has a serious girlfriend.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, see, I wasn't, Jesse. I wasn't gonna bring it up. I wasn't gonna say
Well,
nothing.
Natalie, you know what? That weather out there this morning is something else. 65 degrees for a high?
Natalie. Jesse, what a good segue that was.
Yeah.
Jesse,
Wow.
that was good. He doesn't want free food that bad, I guess.
No.